You not have reach, the DJ in the concrete. Sweet mama, I need me some tea. They gon' speak, we brutally honest tonight. Don't send it, don't want them to speak. Hey, Trail, better rate that shit well. Same thing for Excel. BTE, you know how I go with me. Be honest or don't speak. You get your rate from 0 with a 5 and don't get mad tonight. Might just need a mix and match. The engineer ain't working right. We just honest, time to break it down. Voice don't match the sound, or they just laid it down. Either way, we getting honest now. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have now reached the brutally honest rap show. Let's go. If you don't send it, they won't play it. But if you send it, they gon' play it and they gon' rate it. Sweet mama, be nice tonight. Let's go. King. Let's go. Concrete, let's get it. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. Let's go. Let's get it. It's the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and I got my peoples here. Shout out to my nephew, Lil Mo. Hey, Lil Mo, I totally forgot to hit you up. I love you, nephew. In fact, I'm going to hit you when I get off the show. Shouts out to Leslie pulling up, and also, man, I can't see. Shout out to my brother Nate from upstate and Truck Hauler. And I couldn't see the other person, but shouts out to all of y'all. I got my special guest on tonight, Big S.I.N in the building. What's going on, Big S.I.N?
What's good, man?
Hey, not much, brother. It's you know, we just making it happen. It's all hip hop. Y'all know how we do. Shouts out to Miss Marla in the building here. What's going on? And Miss Marla said, saying hello to Creed and Big S.I.N. Shouts out to my brother Southside Doughboy in the building. Shouts out to XL in the building. He's another host that comes on the show and a very dope DJ. He said, what it do, Ski? And Miss Christina in the building. What's going on, Miss Christina? How you doing? All right. Shout out to One Law. Thank you guys for coming through. If y'all want to come and get on and join the real show is here on YouTube at Street Tactics Radio or Street Tactics Media. Y'all log on there and be a part of the show. But I am going to start blending the shows together so we can all see the same thing. So what's up, Big S.I.N? I got an age-old question that I ask every artist that comes on. Let everybody know where you from.
I'm from North Carolina.
Okay.
By way of Durham. I was born in Durham, North Carolina.
Okay. All right. So growing up in the Carolinas, right?
Yeah.
Who was your hip hop heroes?
Redman. Buster. Wu-Tang. Big Pop. I'm naming old school. That's who my influences was. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to all of music.
Okay.
I didn't listen to a lot of Southern
music. Southern. Okay. All right. So here's the thing about that, though. You named some very, very dope, good people. You know what I mean? And for me, it almost sounds like you're stuck in the 90s. And that's how I am. I'm stuck in the 90s. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. So so now, you know, when you had your moment coming up, listening to hip hop, you know, you told us who your favorites are, right? Shout out to Shell Shock in the building. What's up, Shell Shock? They saying you're echoing. Hold on, let me try this. All right, hopefully the echo has stopped. Shouts out to Pokey Sue in the building. Said, wow, hi everyone, just got my notification. Well, actually, we ain't even been on a minute, so you just in time, Pokey Sue. Now, okay, so it was saying you was echoing. So, but hopefully it stopped. And I'm trying to try this other new way to keep the music going. And my brother Nate from upstate in the building saying shout out to North Carolina. So now it's funny. Have you ever went to any like hip hop shows, anything coming up, you know, growing up while you was in North Carolina?
I think but actually I went to DMX. He had like a show out here. It was Hood Stop. He was having shows like in different places, like, and he had it out here. I went to that. That was lit. That was crazy. You know, he just performed and he was all on the speaker and that shit was crazy. I also went to I went to a Salt and Pepper show too, long time ago.
Okay, so let me ask you this: with you going to those shows, right? Well, let me ask you this: when DMX was there, were you rapping then when he was there?
Yep.
Okay, so you was already in MC before then. So
yep.
Now and Nate from Upstate says salute to Big S.I.N. Now with you being there, what was that moment when you were at whether watching television, at a show or whatever, and you saw an MC that just about killed it, and you said, "Whoa, that's what I want to do." Give us that moment.
I'm gonna tell you, I was watching In Living Color.
Okay.
God, and I saw Criss Cross on there.
Okay.
And that's what made me say I want to start rapping. When I saw them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Criss Cross is hip hop.
Yep. Like, but it's like they just made me want to start rapping. So I started rapping. I was like young, man. I couldn't really rap, but I was just doing it. I just started doing it and I just stayed consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? Over time.
Okay.
You know.
Respect on that. So right now, top 5 dead or alive. You working on a project. Who would be your artist? Top 5 dead or alive. Who you would have on your album?
Redman, Biggie. I would say the GZA. RJ Payne. And Ransom.
That's a killer album. So
yeah, I would have those 5 on there.
Okay. Now, here's a question from Miss Marla. She said, "Have you traveled outside of your hometown, basically to do shows?"
Yep. I went to I used to go to New Jersey a lot. I think I went up there I used to go up there every year. This was around 9-6 when I started going. I went up there every year to about 2001, something like that. And I performed at it was like a talent show. I performed there, you know what I'm saying? Trying to think, where else have I performed? We did a show in Atlanta before.
Okay.
You know. Okay. Yeah. We did a show in Tucker, Georgia. So it was right there in Atlanta.
Yeah. I know exactly where Tucker is.
Shout
out to my people on IG. Thank you so much for coming through. We gotta make that IG appearance, bring it back up. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Now, Nate from Upstate said, I'm coming on YouTube. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate you, family. Now, Miss Marla is hot with the question. She said, if you could go open a show for any artist, who would it be?
Benny the Butcher. I will open for him. Cause his style and my style is similar. He got that old school style, and you know what I'm saying? And that's my style. Cause people look at old school like it's a handicap. That shit is old school is that's where it's at. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. That's what I do. I don't knock nobody for what they do, but I do old school. And that's what I do, you know. So.
Right. Shouts out to my family. Hey, hold on. I can't even really say it, dude, because these lights is in my face. What's going on, my guy? Man, I can't even see it. But shouts out, family. So Miss Marla said she liked my hat. Okay, thank you, Miss Marla. I love Yamaha, so that's why y'all see me with the Yamaha hats on. So let's say, okay, so you gave us the artist that you'll do songs with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 3 artists who you would not dare in your life do a song with.
Let me see. Island Boys. I would never do a song with them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's because they just don't. It's like they don't. I don't know. I would never do a song with them. Who else? I don't know. It ain't really too many artists like that I can think of. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like I don't know. I feel like if they ask me to do a song, it'll be a reason. You feel me? Like so. I don't know.
Right.
You know, I can't really think of nobody.
Right. Okay. Okay. Shout out to
I'm
my
Island boy.
Yeah, you'll make sure you say no to them, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So look, we're gonna do it like this. Usually we wait a little longer, but you got a song, right? That's called The Hustler. What was the inspiration? We're about to play that song. What was your inspiration behind that song?
My man Black 24 Bird, he's a producer out of Russia, and he sent me the beat. And when I heard like my voice was on it, he was scratching. I'm like, wow. Like he I still don't know where he got some of the scratches from. But you know what I'm saying? Like he sent me the beat and I just went in on it.
Okay. I appreciate that. Well, we're gonna drop this joint from Big S.I.N, and the name of the song is called The Hustler. Let's get it.
You better show respect when you mention me. Then this the illest and niggas get retweeted. Show respect when you mention me. Big S.I.N, the hustler. You better show respect when you mention me. Then this the illest and niggas get retweeted. Hustler, nigga. You better show respect when you mention Big S.I.N. Big S.I.N. I'm feeling like a trained assassin. Haters ain't worth it, I refrain from blasting. Still got love for the game and passion. Had a hell of a run and my name is lasting. Different from the niggas that came with passion. Got it on lock, now the game is passing. Top of the food chain, I remain the captain. Still killing the game while these flames is yapping. True to myself, no need for capping. See a fat ass, I proceed to macking. Keep that fake love, I don't need your backing. Eventually the hate and the greed will happen. Then it's fuck me, I don't need your rapping. Never in my life been intrigued with trapping. Give me a microphone, I proceed to snapping. Number one contender, but I lead the pack. And it's the hustler, nigga. Show respect when you mention me. Then it's the illest and niggas get retweeted. It's the hustler, nigga. Show respect when you mention me. Keep my name hot. The hustler, nigga. You better show respect when you mention me. Then it's the illest and niggas get retweeted. The hustler, nigga. You better show respect. Who's nicer than me? Top tier and the flow selectable. Go downtown that she tastes delectable. SG2, I done made a collectible. Me and my live niggas shut it down at the festival. Build a reputation so my name respectable. Nigga brain dead and you brought a vegetable. Grew a little bit so my album conceptual. Labels better beware where they add the decimal. Phenomenal shit, damn it we lit. Foes run for cover from the blam of the stick. People start cheesing when the camera click. Big S.I.N in the building, ain't no amateur shit. I'm polarizing, niggas be compromising. True to myself, these niggas be analyzing. So surprising, plans I be devising. We hit social media, calls are uprising. The hustler, nigga. Show respect when you mention me. Then it's the illest and niggas get retweeted. It's the hustler, nigga. Show respect when you mention Big S.I.N. It's Big S.I.N in your head, bro. The hustler, nigga. Big S.I.N. Back in the mix. The hustler, nigga. Show respect, Big S.I.N. Who nicer than me?
Crazy. Hey, you know what? Don't change. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't change. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
That joint was a banger right there. And shout out to Pokey Sue, says much love to everyone. Send me some luck here at the casino. Uh-oh. Get that money, Pokey Sue. Miss Marla said, if you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
shit, them stop being so crooked and like, all about them. But you can't be mad at it. The industry always been like,
Right, right. For the record though, that joint, the Hustler, crazy.
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. No, that joint, that's a banger right there. Right up my alley. Yeah, the industry can be crooked, and it's funny because I had a conversation, I can't remember, with somebody like 2 days ago or whatever. But anyway, you just gotta watch it. Me, I've always been against the grain of what goes on in the industry. Whenever I put something out, I put it out. I don't go through no distro kid and what's the other what's that Spotify? I don't do all that because I came up in a mixtape era, right? In a mixtape era with me, basically what it is that I sold mixtapes, like literally, mixed cassette tapes. That's my era. So when I came up doing that, what happened was that I experienced actually selling music. That wasn't my own music, but when I started making my own music, that's when I started selling the music. And I had some dope artists over the time. And the original, that's who that is, AJ. Okay, AJ, former publicist. Hey, you know what? I gotta have you on the show, family. AJ, get up with me, inbox me because I gotta have you on the show. So yeah, it's a lot that we could talk about with the industry and everything, but we're gonna leave that alone. To each his own. But then again, we will talk about it someday. Nate from Upstate said, "Oh no, that was Miss Marla." Say, if you wouldn't have the new without the old, you wouldn't have the new without the old. Okay, that's true. That's very true. And the way, I don't know if you ever saw the show before, and the original, the name of the show is called The Brutally Honest Rap Show. So I'll explain some other stuff about that here in a second. But Miss Marla said it passed. Your song passed 3.5. So what happens is that we pass it or trash it, right? And 2.5, anything under that is trash. The highest we go is a 5. For me, that song, and I don't normally rate songs of people who we're interviewing, but that song was a 5 for me. That was a 5 for me. Okay. So definitely past that. And then Nate from Upstate. See, I'm behind on the thing, so I'm not sure. I ain't caught up. What he was saying, Vanilla Ice on something. I think when we were talking about the industry. And then Southside Doughboy, which is another host that comes on, he says, cool, 3.5. So that's a pass for sure. And Shell Shock, no, he said, wait, on my new equipment, waiting on his new equipment to come in and out, he'll be back joining the air. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Southside Doughboy. Shell Shock, which is another dope artist that attends, and he gives us a lot of songs. He supports the show fully. He said that 4.2. I love the vibe and the lyrics and beat kind of tight. Okay. Southside Doughboy said, wait on, when he's talking about the equipment. And then Miss Marla said he is echoing again. Hold on one second. Let me make sure. I know why. Okay. All right. My bad. It should stop echoing. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all letting me know. And then Nate from Upstate said pass is a 4. And my brother-in-law in the building. What's up, brother-in-law? How you doing? All right. And okay, my nephew gave it a pass. He gave it a 5 as well. So okay. But yeah, that track was dope. You always win me over with the cuts in there, and you was just killing it with the bars. So I definitely appreciated that. Now you got another joint. This is another joint by Big S.I.N. And the name of this one, what's the inspiration behind money on their mind?
I'm gonna tell you, like about 3 years ago, 2022, I reached out to Shay Noah Management, and she responded back. So I bought a hook from her. Okay. And I just now, like, I sent it to Russia. and he put it on the beat and sent it back to me, and I just heard it and went in on it.
Okay. So we're about to listen to that joint. So we got Big S.I.N, Money on Their Mind.
Featuring Shay Noah.
Oh yeah, featuring Shay Noah. She dope as hell.
Yeah.
So let's get it. My bad. Big S.I.N, Money on Mine. Money on their
baby.
mind.
Come up with that raw shit. It's like we had 9 to 5, man.
That gets my heart pumping. Yeah, we got the money on our mind. Flights to change the weather, cause it's never sunny where it's crime. Protect my body's the temple, my mind is the power. If you place a seed in dirt, then it can climb to a flower. Yeah, we got the money on our mind. Flights to change the weather, cause it's never sunny where it's crime. Protect my body's the temple, my mind is the power. If you place a seed in dirt, then it can climb to a flower.
No matter where I'm at in the world, your boy Henderson. 12 gauge up in the sky for George Zimmerman. Couple goons will leave your boy Imogen. Talking all that gangsta rap, your boy feminine. You in the presence of a strategist. Guerrilla grind and every day is fabulous. The wordplay is ravenous. I'm in the sticks like cornbread and cabbages. Bread thicker than Capri Styles. I zone out and blow their mind with freestyles. At the top of the food chain, a fuck boy, your change color like mood rings. A titted boy with 2 chains. I spit flames, you whack niggas is too strange. Gotta stick with your crew when you can't trust a soul. What's a nigga to do? Money on my mind.
We got the money on our mind. Flights to change the weather, cause it's never sunny where it's crime. Protect my body's the temple, my mind is the power. If you place a seed in dirt, then it can climb to a flower. Yeah, we got the money on our mind. Flights to change the weather, cause it's never sunny where it's crime. Protect my body's the temple, my mind is the power. If you place a seed in dirt, then it can climb to a flower.
Niggas gained attention and lose respect. Posting on Instagram when they move it wet. Turned it to a pussycat when the crews connect. I can chill for a minute, never lose a step. I never lose respect. When them worms throw dirt, never lose a sweat. I never feed negativity. When you shine, they question your credibility. I give a bars of pain. My 16s is raw like jars of cane. You gotta guard your life, gotta grip on the game, get the jaws of life. Why you try to take a stab at it? I don't want it no more, nigga, I'm mad at it. Gotta stick with your crew when you can't trust a soul. What's a nigga to do? Money on my mind.
We got the money on our mind. Flights to change the weather, cause it's never sunny where it's crime. Protect my body's the temple, my mind is the power. If you place a seed in dirt, then it can climb to a flower. Yeah, we got the money on our mind. Flights to change the weather, cause it's never sunny where it's crime. Protect my body's the temple, my mind is the power. If you place a seed in dirt, then it can climb to a flower.
Yeah, 40 plus is still at it. It was written that God's son is still matic. I spit bars for backpacks to still addicts. Hear a beat and proceed to peel cabbage. I got my swagger back. Dagger in my hand, I'ma stab a cat. They throwing shots, I'ma jab a cat. Give you my real thoughts while they swagger jack. Look what that slick shit bought ya. A first class ticket to Lucifer. Real name sinister. Career with a Bible with minister. Bigger than the hate, y'all niggas is miniature. Fuck a song, one verse, a finisher. Unbelievable, the second coming to Christopher. Now watch me set it off like Vivica. And if I ain't shit, why you study my literature?
Yeah, we got the money on our mind. Flights to change the weather, cause it's never sunny where it's crime. Protect my body's the temple, my mind is the power. If you place a seed in dirt, then it can climb to a flower. Yeah, we got the money on our mind. Flights to change the weather, cause it's never sunny where it's crime. Protect my body's the temple, my mind is the power. If you place a seed in dirt, then it can climb to a flower.
All right.
Bless y'all.
Yeah, brother-in-law passed it, gave it a 4. Appreciate it, brother-in-law. Miss Marla gave it a pass, gave it a 5. Shell shot, straight flowing, strong 4.5. So right, and then Southside Doughboy said, "You know, this not my lane, young brother. But Young Brother got bars 4.0. And see, Southside is from Atlanta. So coming from him, you know what I'm saying? That's saying something because you already know well, you from the South. You from the South?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So all right, so you got another joint, right? And that joint, hold on, let me pull it up because I'm trying to be right these days. It's called the 90s.
Yeah.
I have a great idea of what this could be, but you give me the reason why you made this song.
Like once again, Bird sent me the beat. And when I heard the beat, it just, you know what I'm saying? I just thought about like back in the days when I used to hang with my man T and John and Boosie, like we used to like play Nintendo together and stuff like that. So I just thought about that time frame, and I just came up with something, like I just, you know what I mean? Cause like I don't know, like on this project, I just did what the music told me to do, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like that's pretty much what it is.
Okay. And can somebody let me know if he's still echoing? Was he still echoing at that moment just now? If y'all can let me know in the comment section. But meanwhile, we got this joint, Big Sin. It's called the 90s. Let's get it.
The 90s are going to make the 60s look like the 50s, the 50s, the 50s, the 50s, the 50s.
John in the back room with the extendo. T got the crack rock up in the window. Boosie ready to ride every time the wind blow. Drunk in the back room playing Nintendo. The 90s, this is the 90s, nigga. 90s, the 90s, this is the 90s. This is the 90s, nigga. The 90s, the 90s, this is the 90s. Who the greatest rapper? Me, Nas, or Big? Got a steel pipe to open up the wig. Who the next rapper trying to battle the kid? Bitch ass nigga by the name of. I'm gonna say your name then, bitch. Step in the arena, annihilate the game with a sick demeanor. Brutalized niggas, I'm taking them to the cleaners. All through the press, I'm stuffing them in the steamers. Sick of local niggas, I'm peeling them off my penis. Niggas police, they hitting them with subpoenas. From a different league, similar to a genius. Metaphor sick, his punchlines the meanest. Get money when the economy slow. Niggas sit in front row where the comedy show. We shelling out dollars, the economy grow. White folks stack the bread, all honesty though. These niggas is analytical. Sick with the words, conditions is getting critical. Stick to the code, these niggas getting political. Analog niggas preparing to go digital. Middle finger to cowards. Before I'm underground, I'm trying to get my flowers. Every appetite, these niggas getting devoured. They can't fuck with them, so all they do is cower. Give me about an hour. Nigga fresh to death, I'm stepping out of the shower. These niggas is grimy. Take a walk with me, my nigga. This is the 90s, the 90s, the 90s.
Now, this being the 90s, you can't just walk up to a guy and smack him in the face. You gotta say something cool for us, you know what I mean?
No, but the 90s is entirely.
What are you nuts? This is 90s.
John in the back room with the extendo. T got the crack rock up in the window. Boosie ready to ride every time the wind blow. Drunk in the back room playing Nintendo. The 90s, the 90s, this is the 90s, nigga. 90s, the 90s, this is the 90s. This is the 90s, nigga. The 90s, the 90s, this is the 90s.
The 90s.
Go back to the 90s.
The 90s.
Go back to the 90s. Go back to the 90s. Go back to the 90s.
That's what I'm talking about, Big Sin. I'm trying to hit. That joint was funky right there. So now definitely got to have you back on the show again. And shouts out to Hip Hop Fresh. That's what I'm talking about. Hip Hop Fresh forever. Thank you so much for joining the show. Make sure if y'all haven't subscribed to the show yet, please subscribe and make sure y'all like the videos. Also, Southside Doughboy gave it a 4.0. That's another pass. And I kind of his alley right there. Yeah.
God bless you.
So so now here's the thing. We're gonna borrow your expertise, Big Sin, and we're gonna start the other half, which is the Brutally Honest Rap Show. And what we're needing to borrow your expertise for is that we have other artists that send us music and they want our reviews off of their music. So brutally honest. All right. So if it's dope or if it's trash. Now, 1 to 5, 1 is trash. We trashing it. It don't pass. If it get like a 2.5, it's a toss. But anything under 2.5, trashing it. 2.5 and up to a 5, it's either just passed by the piece of skin or whatever. I forgot the old school way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it just passed by, or if it's like a 5 and it passed, that's dope. All right. So that's how we do it. And Shell Shock also gave it a 4.0. All right. So definitely
God bless you, bro.
On all your music. And once again, shout out to everybody on IG. So now we're going to start this off, the Brutally Honest Rap Show. And actually, I'm also going to put the link up to invite. We can invite a couple people up to join us in reviewing these songs. If y'all like, there's the link in the comment section. Now we're going to start off with a joint from an artist, named Ken C. The artist is Ken C, and the name of the song is called Primo. Hold on. The name of the song is called Primo Field by Ken C. All right. Let's see what we got. Brutally Honest Rap Show. Let's get it.
This that Primo feel. With a kid called Quest and can't see dope skills. Never do this type of chemistry can seem so real. We independent. Tell them labels they can keep those deals. This that Primo feel. He from upstate New York where they scream go big. Minnesota TC home field. Here to resurrect the feeling that the streets gon' hear. Step into the plate, it's the Lando Lake spitter. Bathe the Nate dripper, feeling like Pac when he played Bishop. Know your place, nigga, but you get put there. The satin starter jacket always matches my footwear. The fresh waters compliments the vintage Seattle Mariners cloth. We can talk, but don't be asking how much did my sneakers cost. Need a boss? I can arrange that. Make you as my intern, have you bring some coffee and cake back. So if you don't be cool, I have to show you a red bat stashed in the back like Joe Lou. These cats, old news. Last week paper, this competitive genre turned me to an athlete player. My man Peter Parker told me to get at these haters and bury all these rappers. Matter of fact, cremate them. I'm a black dream chaser like the rapper from Illadelph, fighting for the next champion spot till I win the belt. What is that right there? This that Primo feel. With a kid called Quest and can't see dope skills. Never do this type of chemistry can seem so real. We independent. Tell them labels they can keep those deals. What is that right there? This that Primo feel. He from upstate New York where they scream go Bills. And I'm from Minnesota TC home field. Here to resurrect the feeling that the streets gon' hear. I'm from the streets, I wasn't held from the projects. I done forgotten more than what your head ever processed. Colder than the poor Jamaican men on the bobsled. Niggas say I'm pushing P, but it's standing for progress. Supply and demand equals profit. I went and got my own bag, I don't need your hand in my pockets. I put a lot of pain in my projects. Ballads of a man from Minnesota by the way of Wisconsin. My other name is Contagious, but I don't have the Rona. And still for years I've been one of the illest rap performers. I only look up to the moguls who impact the culture. Wanna know the ways of the city? I can chaperone you. It's the Mr. James Worthy of rap. Or you can call me Mr. Damn, what type of jersey is that? This ain't your rapper with a backpack, nerdy and whack. This the coldest wearing the fur with a Scully to match. You heard that? What's that? This that Primo feel. With a kid called Quest and can't see dope skills. Never do this type of chemistry can seem so real. We independent. Tell them labels they can keep those deals. What's that right there? This that primo feel. He from upstate New York where they scream go Bills. And I'm from Minnesota, TC home field. Here to resurrect the feeling that the streets gon' hear. Coast. Quest. Ah. That feeling right there, man. Can't listen to this and tell me you don't hear that primo on that shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't see, man. Kid called Quest. Bringing that feeling back.
All right. Hey, that joker was hard. That was hard right there.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Up here. Let's get it. Shell Shot, can you hear us? We'll let them get that together over there. Hey, and you know what? Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? 1 2 1 2. Anyway, my nephew saved me on that old school saying, which was by the skin of his teeth. Yeah, we can hear. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Yeah, so that was the old school saying. And Miss Marla showed love earlier, Big S.I.N. She gave a 5 on that. That was a Kid Called Quest, Ken C, and it was called Primo Field. That was the name of that song. That joker was hard. Sorry.
That's on hard body.
Yeah, that was a 5 for me for sure. And actually, I could have heard you on a Big S.I.N. I can hear you coming in there on the first.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I give him a 5 on that.
Okay. Shouts out to Simple Tactics pulling up in the room. I wish y'all had heard that song that just came on, but you know, I got my brother DJ Freeman coming on here as well. Shouts out, family. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds of this record that I just played, and I need for y'all to give me y'all views real quick. All right. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds. Let's get it.
This that primo feel. With a kid called Quest and can't see dope skills. Never do this type of chemistry. Seems be independent. Tell them labels they can keep those deals. This that primo feel. He from upstate New York where they scream go Bills. And I'm from Minnesota, TC home field. Here to resurrect the feeling that the streets gon' hear. Step into the plate. It's the Land O'Lake spitter. Paid the Nate dripper. Feeling like Pac when he played Bishop. Know you play.
All right, I just wanted to give y'all like 30 seconds of that record. Let us know in the comment section what y'all think of that. All right. Simple Tactics said, hey, saludos. That's what I'm talking about from Colombia. Let me tell y'all something. That's my family right there. Simple Tactics. All right. Colombia, I'm coming back. Shouts out to you, family. All right. I'm going to make sure I see you when I come back, Simple. Salute. Now, like I said, Miss Marla gave that a 5. Did you just hear that song, Shell Shock?
Yeah, I gave it a 5.
Okay, all right, that's what I'm talking about. And what did you give it, Big S.I.N?
I gave it a 5.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Tonight, nothing but beautiful music all night. Shouts out to that. So now we got another joint, right, coming up from actually a past artist that was on here before. And hold on 1 second. What the? All right. Past artist that was on here, and it's Ace Wonder. It's called Hydro Trust.
That's the homie.
Oh, you know Ace Wonder?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. See how a small world, you know what I mean? Underground, but we doing. Let's see what we got here. Ace Wonder. Let's get it.
Something that want top top for the pussy blood clot foolishness. Before we start tackling blood clot machine on them, me shoot at them bomb blood clot something on fire. One for the bomb blood clot, please.
BS if you want I live with honor. I ponder my future. This wine got me looser. It's nothing you can do, sir. I'm a winner, you a loser. I stay on my gridiron, and I'ma get it this time. You try to stop this shine, you out of your mid-sign. You must be crazy. Same town as the Navy. Better dash like Stacy. You slimmer than Shady. I'm practicing stillness. No way to conceal this. The reason that they feel this is nothing but that realness that come through the speakers and hotter than the heater. I'm preaching like a preacher, taking over with ether. Passion, desire on the road like a tire. Until I retire, I'm full of fire. No time soon, hear my voice go boom. No doctor, just doom. I'm in the sky like a moon.
Recently I upped the ante, gaining redemption behind bars, staying sharp as a shank. Thanks to the booth, word up to Andy. And he only gets better. Got sent shot at the ops via rap lines. They get baptized, leaving guys with the holiest sweater. Tell me, hold up, I'll never feel so ever enlightened the flow, so I sever foes with these punchlines. All the pros gonna know that I'm clever. Damn, I'm convinced. Style drippy, every stanza is drenched. Somebody pranking me, cause after I spit, I swore a mannequin flinch. Understand it's a cinch. Your crew's washing, fam could get rents. Only way you can see me in the game is if you stand on the bench. My stand is immense when crafting, elite caliber craftsman. Back then, I was the freshman that challenged the upperclassmen and balanced the hustle I lasted, punk so-called digital dashing, and send direct hits for the disrespect in subliminal fashion. Disciplined intermittent fasting, whipping my belt and fasten. You crashing with the pinnacle fraction of a lyrical faction.
Black can match the skill that's half as real. Rapper that's half is ill. Black can match the skill that's half as real.
All right, that was Ace Wonder, Hydro. All right, now let me get back. Let me put this back on because. So here's my thing. Ace Wonder, very dope artist. For me, I like that. That's a pass for sure. That's a pass. So I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that like a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. The track was dope. They were spitting. So 4 definitely for me. DJ XL said I give this a 3. Appreciate it, XL. And Miss Marla gave it a 4 as well. And he said that it's mad cracking. I was trying to turn it up. I'm working it over here. We'll see what we can do on the next song. All right. So what you got on that Shell Shop?
I would give it a 4. That's like that New York type music, kind of like a Daz Effect type of style where they just spit and you can get into it. I never was really into that music, but it's straight spitting. I like that type of music too back in the day.
Okay,
I could throw that on too, but I would give it like a 4. Straight lyrics.
Okay,
everything flowing.
All right, appreciate it. So we got another joint coming up by an artist, which is a homie of mine named Sick Flow, right? Sick Flow. And I think the song is called Slim Slim or SLM. I can't really tell the way he had it, but let me switch these buttons out so we can try to make sure this thing sound as good as possible. So here we go. Sick Flow. Sick Flow. Let's get it.
She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now.
She loves me.
Cause I still be doing that, Dougie. You know I say that since way back, and I know she loves me. Yes. Others trying, they lying, them demons ugly. Hey, Ma, you my daylight. Would you like to be my buddy? Hey, let's ask me to for a kickback. You need a break, baby, Kit Kat. You got the brains and the shake, and I'm with that. I ain't the same, I had to flip that. Old man gone, had to rip that. Yep, R.I.P. to the old me. I'm brand new, get to know me. Totally tried to get over me. I was made for your love only. Ay. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now. Loves me. She loves me now. Loves me. She loves me now. Yeah, we ain't talking no more. So I pop up in the DM. Pop up in the AM and the PM. Still tryna make him a PM. Yeah, beauty, you know I'm from B-more. I just wanna help you to be more. Be more great, be more love. I'll just be more fake. I'll be more everything. I'll be more the plug. Got the energy, that's enough. Got the memories from above. Your soul sending me so much love. Telepathy telegrams. And love you can tell I am. I rub you with relevance. Snub you in elegance. It looks like I'm falling and fell again. She loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now. Loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now. We ain't talking no more. So I pop up in the DM. Pop up in the AM and the PM. Try to think of my PM. Yeah.
All right. That was my guy, Sick Flow, and the name of the song was called She Loves Me. All right. I'm going to start off with you on that Shell Shock. What do you think about that from 1 to 5?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
You want to give it a 3?
I give it a 3. That's all. I mean, it didn't catch me that much. It had cool. I mean, the words put together kind of cool, but the beat and everything, it did a 3 for me.
Okay. All right.
Taking that from it, but
yeah. So shout out to everybody on TikTok. This is the Brutally Honest Rap Show where we're playing new artist music and giving you a chance to review it and say if it's trash or if it's dope. So we got the next song coming up here. We're rating this song now. So let's see what Big S.I.N got to say on that one.
I would say maybe a 3. I give it a 3. I agree with Shell Shock. Like, you know, the words were put together like cool. The beat was cool too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it didn't really it didn't grab me though.
Right, it did that.
All right.
Sometimes you grow on stuff.
Got a head nod, but it didn't grab me though. But you know, if they would have, you know what I'm saying, it could be doper though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a dope song though.
Yeah. You got to hear him on some of his other stuff. Like he
right.
Actually traveled, with Onyx and stuff like that. He was actually on that 100 MCs with
the guy that died,
K Slay. Yeah. Well, so now shouts out to Hip Hop Fresh Forever said, yes, sir, man, keep the real coming. And that's what we here to do, family. We're gonna keep the real coming. But also we have some of the other people who want to, get their songs reviewed, and we're gonna do it, and we need your help. So we about to do this next joint right here, right? It's called Rom Pays. So the artist name is not there, but we'll listen to it from 1 to 5. Let's get it. Rom Pays.
You know, I ain't trying to sound too braggadocious, but I come from a long line of gangsters. Family full of Decepticons, and my pops was a street nigga.
Oh, okay. That was.
But I chose to organize the rhyme though.
Oh,
Best that hit me with some Cali bud, but I couldn't move all aboard. Wasn't really a D-boy like Waterbug, so I went and did what I thought I oughta should. But you caddy son, hustling is in your blood. Why rap when you can make a lot more with drugs? Fuck a 16, nigga think 12. Midnight shit from 12 all the way to 12. Yeah, this is how you do things. Then you graduate to one of them 62 things. The next chamber's 36, Wu-Tang. 1,000 grams, kiddo, that's the whole thing. Now we're talking progress. Before you know it, you can lock the whole project. Moving weight with the muscle like a tricep. A kilo is the sole key to success. I know it's gotta suck living like this, but let it marinate, dog, let it digest. You might not now, but later you might just. So keep an open mind and keep in contact. I'm trying to get you on the right track. Fuck a hip-hop contract. Here's a 5 stack, and I don't even want $1 back. Go and get yourself some gear and think about that. Yeah. Organized rhyme, I'm too sexy for jail, too fly to do the time. Let's be clear now, would never drop a dime. I just prefer the limelight over the life of crime. Organized rhyme, I'm too sexy for jail, too fly to do the time. Let's be clear now, would never drop a dime. I just prefer the limelight over the life of crime. Yeah, best dot hit me with some Cali bud, but I couldn't move all the bud. Wasn't really a D-boy like Waterbug, so I went and did what I thought I oughta should. Either that jumper's on net or you a war vet. All that music bullshit is so far-fetched. Won't you take this little Glock, go and catch wreck. Make a name for yourself, take your respect. Run up on these little rappers, take what's on their necks. Yeah, kids, you could be the next 50 Cent. Yeah, not the one on the screen, the one from Fort Greene. Even though him and Boo Boo done did the same things. But here's the thing, you ain't gotta make it mainstream. That have a lot of cream, listen to the scheme of things. Worldwide, they respect the jukes. Take your show across the globe, international crook. From a pocketbook D to a Madoff B. You'll be very well off if you listen to me. Trust me, buddy, gotta get them dead presidents, hubby, before she go get some from Cuddy. That made Lorenz go insane. Bring that turkey bacon home or your whiz gon' do the same. Nigga, or your whiz gon' do the same. Organized rhyme, I'm too sexy for jail, too fly to do the time. Let's be clear now, would never drop a dime. I just prefer the limelight over the life of crime.
All right. That was Matthew Ragazzino. And that joint was Ron Pay's Crazy. He always come crazy with it. Hip hop, Fresh Forever gave it 4 stars. Said much love to the chat as well. And Miss Marla said she remembered this song from the last week. Well, no, it wasn't this song last week. This one wasn't played, Miss Marla. And also DJ XL said salute to my bro Matthew, and he gave it a 10. So on the panel and actually on TikTok, what do y'all give that song from 1 to 5 that was just played? Give us your honest opinion. This is the Brutally Honest Rap Show. Let us know so the artist can hear. All right. What you got on that? For me, that's a 5 all day long. A pure 5, organic 5. What do you give it, Big S.I.N?
I give it a 5. It's like that joint remind me of like back in the day when I listened to like Memphis Bleak or like Jay-Z when
Reasonable Doubt.
It got that feel like.
Okay.
And I love that feel. So I give it a 5.
Okay. And what you got on it, Shell Shock?
I would give it a 4.3. But a strong 4, but I would say 4.3. It put me in the mind frame of Jay-Z on that Reasonable Doubt tip. And I never was a Jay-Z fan back then. But it was the shit. I fucked with it. I fucked with him once he was Hard Knock Life. But when that came out, it was just a lot of wordplay and it went over your head. But he was spitting nothing but truth.
Okay.
I'm fucking with it.
Okay. And thank y'all for letting me know that it's echoing. That I'm having to work this button. Oh gosh. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm having to work this button. But the echo should have just stopped. But now, let's go back to this other joint. We appreciate y'all participating. Thank y'all and on TikTok for letting us know what y'all thought these songs were. As far as 1 to 5. So we're going to go to the next joint. This is the Brutally Honest Rap Show. And we got a joint called Long Island Creeks is all I see. I don't see the artist name or whatever, but Long Island Creeks. And let's see what we got here. Let me switch this button. Let's go.
The all black community on Long Island. it's just as wild as Manhattan. It's just as wild as Harlem. It's just that after we finish being wild, we go home to a home and have grass. It's the same thing.
A cop zipped by. I was standing on 21st in Jamaica, heard the shots fly. Ran behind the library, looked across the street, then something scooped me right up off my feet. I wasn't in pain, everything smelled sweet, the sky got brighter. God looked me in my eyes and said, you are a fighter. That very night I piped up. Scotty tried to beat me up, but never that. I cleaned my life up. You ninja sweet, I call you tenderoni. I sip a glass of Stoli. You say you jogging in the streets to show me. I played a little bit for Alvin Tony. I wasn't top boy, but I was in the field. Your people know me. I never really could cooperate. So call me Pac today. I like to work at an obnoxious rate. I know your auntie, she's a sloppy date. And the crazy part is, her daughter is a copy paste. I'm putting on a clinic, don't be late. I'm here to squeeze the hate out of the rap game till it dissipates. I hear the tunes playing in my head. I like to sip on the red stripe. Call some an auntie dread. Don't party much, streets will leave you dead. That's a waste of a white shirt. Being this dope is hard work. That was a long verse. But I bet you didn't take the time to count the verbs. One hit, they say, boy, you gon' par. 2 hits, they say he'll be on tar. 3 hits, they say he got the streets. Where's this guy from? You know them Long Island creeps. 1 hit, they say, boy, you gon' par. 2 hits, they say he'll be on tar. 3 hits, they say he got the streets. Where's this guy from? You know them Long Island creeps. They say I'm off a little. Well, it's gonna cost a little for you to try to get next to me and decode the riddle. I'm cold a little, I sold a little. I reconnected myself with God. Now I control the rhythm. I learned a little and lost a lot. My ancestors said it's time to either shit or get off the pot. If anybody should represent Wine Dance after Rakim and Freddie Fox, it should be yours truly. Why not? 1 hit, they say, boy, you gon' par. 2 hits, they say he'll be on tar. 3 hits, they say he got the streets. Where's this guy from? You know them Wine Dance creeps.
All right, it cut off just like that. Now, I'm not going to give my comment. I'm going to start off with Shell Shock. What you got, Shell Shock? And on TikTok, please let us know from 1 to 5. What do y'all think that song puts out? 1 is bad, 5 is dope. Let us know. Go ahead, Shell Shock.
3.8. I mean, it's pretty. You hear me?
Yeah. You said 3.8.
Yeah, I give about a 3.8 because I mean he was just it was just the beat really was like it really ain't do all that much for me because it was slow, but it was cool though. And he was talking about something, so I would go with about a 3.8. And I can tell he can rap, so I ain't gonna say nothing bad about it.
Yeah, shouts out to Michael Mass, my brother in the building. What's going on, family? Great to see you. Always great to have you on the show. And we got to have you on the show. Definitely come through. You know you're welcome. Okay, and Miss Marla gave that a 4. All right. Now, what do you give it, Big S.I.N?
I give it a 4. You know, it was just like I said, it reminded me like of that DJ Clue, like mixtape music, like
yeah,
you know, just like it's a joint that'll play on there, like you know, and I just listen to it and vibe to it. You know what I mean? So I give it a 4. You know, it just remind me of like that throwback Clue music.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. I thought it was dope. It's a feeling album song. And but yeah, you could tell that the MC, he was definitely a seasoned artist, and and I like what I heard. You know, I don't have anything ill to say about it neither. Now, okay, and then since we got that in, and my guy Michael Mass missed that one, but you're gonna catch this next one. You're gonna catch this next one, Mike. Okay, so we got a joint. And remember, from 1 to 5, 1, the song is trash. And let us know. Hit the number 1 or whatever y'all think on TikTok to let us know. And you can go from 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the highest. 5 is just a dope song. All right. So we got a joint right here from Divine Disciples. Now, I haven't heard a name like that since like the 90s, but I'm gonna give it a try. And y'all know I love the '90s, so
right.
But when the last time y'all heard anything like that, right? All right, so let's see what this Divine Disciples got for us. Let me get this cut off, and here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What you thought?
Hey, yo.
I wasn't gonna see that.
Listen, yo. Keep thinking it's the game, so you better than can tell you preparation for what's coming. You the food on the menu. Mind busy, occupied on things that's not important. Switch your format or flat like a doormat. Couple as dumb as Borat. Only concerned where the score at. So many done so, hoping, praying no one saw that. Simple realm trapped within the world where I don't belong. Challenge been accepted, and my mission to prove them wrong. Always had the zeal, tried to learn the way, but the book was sealed. How you bout God, but you focused about who's will. No appeal can withdraw what was set in torments. What you thought was gonna happen, you poke at the hornet's nest. Never been the one to test the underdog in all best. Regrets always come out on top, shining the best. Yes, this ain't checkers, what I'm playing is chess. Don't be silly and stressed, so you wind up a mess. Love of money got him blinded. Always focused on dividends, no self-control, divine discipline. Try to tell them what's real, they not listening. And some behave like it's not coming the last visiting. Tap into divine discipline. Tap into divine discipline. If you wanna escape whatever myth you in, tap into divine discipline. To mock and make jokes, take misinformed. Every word that I perform is opposite of the norm. In the dark, what's going on? You ensure your thoughts torn. Same people that you scorn, you will witness them adorn. My dialect is foreign alien, mortal ears missing. Bro, listen, these some waters that you don't wanna fish in. Hammerhead sharks, itching anxious to spark. Knock it off, just some dogs with no bite and no bar. My God's marvelous, I bow to no man, you idol worship. You don't honor in deeds, but deception and lip service. You get nervous like when people saw Samuel. The only speech I heed to the manual. Take none of it casual. It's actual, factual, written as perfect masterful. If I could read it for myself, ain't a fool to listen. Get the tools, put in the work, study and labor. Honor God first and neighbor, there ain't no other savior. Love of money got him blinded. Always focused on dividends, no self-control, divine discipline.
All right, that was my brother Ivan the Terrible. He didn't have a name up there, so I didn't know. So like when I said something about about the disciple thing, that got me excited actually, because it's you don't hear people saying divine disciples or none of that no more. So it made me want to hear it more. You see what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to my peoples that's on TikTok. Make sure y'all rate this song, please. From 1 to 5, that was Saint Ivan the Terrible, and that was that joint. Michael Mass gave it a 5. He said for the weight of it. That's what I'm talking about. Also said sounds like a mixtape starter from 98 or 2000. All right. Now, what you got on that, Big S.I.N?
I would say I would give it like maybe a 4.3, something like that. Like I said, it mixtape music, man. That's what it remind me of. Like if I'm just listening to a mixtape, that joint to play. You know what I mean? I'll listen to it again and again. You know what I'm saying? Just play it over and over. You know.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's all love. Now, Shell Shock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go about a 4. I'm gonna go a 4.
Okay, a 4.
He got a strong. He got a good voice. I heard him on plenty of songs, and he it's basic. That one wasn't one of the best ones, but I mean it's good concept. He got good wordplay and everything. So, but I still give it a 4 because it's good music. It's like an album filler song, like you said. You can just listen to it.
Okay.
Pretty good work.
Now, Shell Shock, you got a joint that we playing tonight.
Yeah, I hope they like it. I just pulled one out the archives. I just wanted to put something back in the atmosphere.
Okay. Hey, but you know what? Always love your boldness. This is the Be Honest Rap Show. And we want to review the song. And we have the artist here. We're actually, just in case y'all, so y'all know, from TikTok. We're actually live on YouTube on Street Tactics Radio. So if y'all get a chance to sometime, please go over and subscribe to the channel. But we have one of the artists here on the screen. His name is Shell Shock. He has a song. We got a rating of 5. And then the thing about that with you, Shell Shock, I always had mad respect for you because you as an artist, you are able to accept criticism, right? Most artists, especially today, cannot accept criticism. They be ready to shoot.
I mean,
you know what I mean? So they don't realize that criticism actually will make them better.
Right. But you know, the crazy thing is, some of these songs that I might get a 1 or a 2 for, I put the same song on there a year before and got a 4 and 4.5 for. So it's like everybody got their own opinion.
But you know what? I seen it. I literally seen that happen on here, right? So I know what you're talking about.
But I know I got some garbage and some good stuff. So it is what it is.
But you know what? That's the love right there, Shell Shock, because
I'm still learning.
Yeah, you still learning, and plus you're different. You're definitely different. So a lot of times different wins. So from 1 to 5, let us know what y'all think. This is from Shell Shock, and it's called Still Rising.
Still I Rise.
Oh, Still I Rise. All right.
Yeah.
So let me fix this and make sure that is right. So Still I Rise. Let's
get it.
I was touched by an angel. I was touched by an angel. Rising stars, but I changed. Rising stars, but I still rise from all the pain that I've been. Still I rise from the pain. Shining a light on all them eyes that's been blinded. Shine a light on them eyes that I'm blinded to. I was touched by an angel. I was touched by by an angel, God thank you. Now I aim to reach the stars. First off, I say alhamdulillah. Without you, I'd be in shambles. Cause all them days locked in them walls, dodging the law, were stages I had to surpass to make it this far. This road was rough and surely was rock hard. I guess that's why God made me a rap star. Cause now these flows come in abundance like rain when it pours. The perfection of precious treasures from pain that's absorbed. The message I'm spreading is blessings cause his pain is my joy. I'm obsessed with these lessons and his aim is my glory. I was touched by an angel. I was touched by time to see my shine, surviving this endless weather. Writing these rhymes, my light will be shined. It's destiny to reach to the line. In life and the times of Shell Shock. Reaching the blind, unleashing these rhymes. My flow is so deep for the times. It's food for the spirit to lift you up, a gift from divine. Somehow that angel came down and he touched me. I was in the cell and finally this force struck. I was touched by an angel. I was touched by an angel. Angel came down and he struck me like lightning. Now I'm writing these rhymes trying to reach my enlightenment. The price to be boss, I'm brawling like Ali or Tyson. The roads that grew from concrete, I'm Pac on the mic. And I'm holy like filled, my spirit's like Jesus, I'm nice. I'm focusing on how this warrior gonna lead him, I'm righteous. I'm walking this water trying to teach you the life of a martyr. I'm dying for this cause till I ride through the fog, I'm a rider. I'm bona fide, my clothing line still moving. Right in the 29 where niggas shooting. I'm not afraid, I'm annoying that I'm covered, I'm stayed. Still I rise like M's recovery day. I'm dedicated, I'm focused, I'm destined to make it. I'm rolling 7s, 11s every time I shake it. I'm rolling 7s.
All right. That was Shell Shock Still Rising. Right? No, that actually, Miss Marla gave it a 2. All right. Let us know on TikTok what y'all think of that song from 1 to 5. Shell Shock. You know what's crazy? I just heard something, right? I would love to hear that you stay on the lines of this, right? But like live band, give me like 6 songs, like an EP. I think that'll be dope. Like and sound like that, and stay in the lines of like a storytelling and stuff like that. Crazy dope. 5 or 6 songs of that, and then get back to your raw beats or whatever. I think that would be dope. That song, like if I was saying, okay, I want to listen to something different, I would definitely pull that out. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to give it, for my numbers, I'm gonna pass it, right? I'm gonna pass it, and I'm gonna give it like a 3.8. That one I like better than a lot of the other songs. And your other one joint, what was it called? A hack, like hacking. Hold on one second. Hold on. It was a hack. Shell Shock.
Flagging.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm so used to old school with the hack, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I want to hear that. I want to hear something like that. What you got on that, Big S.I.N?
I get that like a 3.9.
Okay.
And
Thank you, man.
like the bars was good on there. You know what I'm saying? What I would do on it, like the hook, I would get like a female to sing that joint. You know what I mean? But I'll leave like your overlays, I'll leave it in there. You know what I'm saying? You get a female to sing that hook. That joint slap though. Cause like I can tell when you rapping from your heart, like.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
actually
saying?
wrote that. I actually wrote that in prison in 2005. So that music 20 years old, and I just laid it maybe 2 years ago, or something like that.
Yeah, I could tell you rapping from your heart, so I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I would do. I get a female to sing that hook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just leave like your overlays in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Definitely appreciate that.
I think that one that's one that you need to keep along with flagging.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, keep that along. That's your build up of your EP or album. But I definitely would like to hear you do a EP.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
in the lines of that, and with the live sound. I'm telling you.
Right.
Michael Mass said content of the song is nice. 3.5.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
All right. So we got one last song that we're gonna play. And TikTok, we need your help on this one coming up. And we usually don't go and play songs from people this crazy with it, but we doing it today, right? And the name of this song is called Bring the Pain, and he's spelling pain Pyane. All right. Y'all gonna know who he is by the end of this song. I guarantee you. Just stars.
Leatherface 4. It's pain. Wu-Tang in this motherfucker. Oh yeah, let's go. Sick and disgusting, let's quit the discussion. See, I don't rap, I tap dance on the beat and I rip through percussion. This type of shit ain't so typical substance. I like the bomb, I don't even write songs. This missile production, I feel like Rocky just crippled the Russian. Bitch, I'm the sniper, the burner, the Pied Piper. She whistled destruction, pistol concussions, issues is nothing. Test me, a death will be an NFT, this digital hustling. Who number one, ain't no difficult judgment. Barfest, bitch, we the gods in the flesh, just a biblical covenant. Shit is repugnant, sicker than never. Lift the Beretta like I'm fighting a zombie. Will Smith in the leather.
Bitch, I look like Money Mitch trying to whip a Carrera. Killing all these niggas in this era, now witness the terror. Shit is vendetta, I got business to do. Been in the zoo, feeling like the newest member of Wu. It's pain.
See my agenda like Enter the Ninja. End up pretender, hit you with the 31st. By the end of December, the coldest winter. My sister soldiers don't go against us. Trust any member will snap on rappers who don't avenge us. Burn contenders, they garbage.
Get out of pocket.
My note to self is return the sender. If words offend ya, I'm guessing you tender. Y'all just guessing on Tinder. One swipe left from dismembered. They ain't effing remembered. Effing they dinner. This here is food for your thoughts. If this a food court, some of y'all eating soup with a fork. See y'all married to money, but going through a divorce. Pay the cost enough to Rico that go for you and your boss. It's Wu and RJ Payne. These bars arcane. I suit up the 6-shooter. LeBron got game. Who us? The next who up. We all spit flames with a cannon. You think that wildin' out's my new nickname? I bring the pain.
I definitely do. Effing with me who? I refurbished the old shoddy. Shit is technically new. Methods with me too. Fully loaded, deck with 52. I recollect the days when protected neck would get me through. Metamorphosis. Now we do business in better offices. Time will tell, 2 kind of shells, a set of tortoises. Cook your spaghetti. I put a bullet in every orifice. Horror flick. Open your face up like it's a quarter brick. Water whip notice the shit that they cross the border with. More than lit, I'm coaching. I'm on some Tommy Lasorda shit. Quarter lick, I'm built like a cinder block when they pour the mix. Sorta sick. This type of talent made Michael Jordan rich. Still a fact, I kill a rapper, my illest chapter. Crisscross, don't make me rap my chinchilla backwards. Lex Luthor, I'm better than every villain after. Fill the rapture, say a prayer before I kill a pastor.
Shotty on the lap, riding passenger. Battlestar Galactica, I got your back pain like sciatica. Blastmaster INS, blood diamond from Africa. How I take it there, McFly, the flux capacitor. Gladiator spell in my path. Felt the wrath when I dealt the blast. Now they shitting 12 and a half. Melons get smashed. Considered witchcraft from the spell that I cast. Welcome to hell, let me help with your bags. Went from tapping ratchet chicks to bagging actresses. Sabbath since the back of 1-6. Ooh, flipping on pissy mattresses to blacksmith. Rockin' Kim suit, cause this is hazardous. The way we snatch bodies, they calling us human traffickers. 7:30 wordplay, verbal display, shatter vertebrae. On my worst day, that's the survey. Murder verse crazy like Sam on Nervous Thursday. Just another work day, they Cirque du Soleil. Clowns.
So, is that bars or what? If it ain't bars, get out. You know what it is. So, shouts out to my big sis. I love you, big sis. I promise I'm going to call you. We haven't got on the phone lately, and you fuss me out or joke me out or whatever. I love you. I'm going to call you. I got to hit you and your nephew. And Miss Marla gave that a 5. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Marla. You shining. And also my big sis said she's watching us on the TV and welcome Big S.I.N and Hamza Omar. All right. Love you, big sis. So, all right. So I'm going to ask you, Big S.I.N, what you got on that?
Oh, shit. I give that a 5, man.
It's a blend for that. Oh, yeah, let me be quiet.
I mess with RJ the long way. Like, he always got bars, man. He be spitting. So I rock with him, man. And then Meth and Inspector Deck, they killed it too.
Yeah.
Method Man was on that song. Inspector Deck. Yeah, I heard him.
What you got on that Shell Shock?
I give it I was going all the way a 5 with it because from the start I was feeling it. And at the end it was the same energy, so I figured it was like a 5 or 4.5.
Yeah, that joke.
But I just go with the 5.
Crazy. My brother Michael Mass said, sound like it's time for them diamond push-ups and burpees. Getting dressed to 4.7. That's what I'm talking about. That joint, well, you know, that's a 500, 5,000, all that on that. So yeah, so
that guy from North Carolina.
So, but here we go.
He got 3 songs on there. All of them was rocking too.
And see, the thing is this: is that how we're going to do it is we're going to meet y'all back here on Friday for the relationship show. All right. TikTok, please make sure y'all here for the relationship show. If y'all got a friend that needs some relationship talk, bring her or bring him, right? We always have good shows and good topics. So that's Friday at 10 p.m. All right. And then every Wednesday, we're on here with the Brutally Honest Rap Show like tonight. And we're supporting independent artists. They send their music in, and they're bold enough to hear our reviews or our critiques or whatever you want to call it, or we judging their songs. All right. So shouts out to actually Shell Shock for coming on, being an artist and actually here live and getting his review on this song. Shouts out to you, Shell Shock, and shouts out to our special guest tonight, which was Big S.I.N with the very dope songs. All right. So
how we link up with you, man? Like, you got any kind of way you can get like Facebook or something? Because I'm gonna be coming to North Carolina. I need to link up with some real dudes.
All right. You can catch me on IG, Real Big S.I.N NC.
Hold on. You say
I'm on Facebook too.
You say hold on. You said real big REAL.
Yeah.
Big S.I.N. Big S.I.N.
Yep.
How you spell S.I.N?
BIG S.I.N.
Oh.
And then NC at the end.
ENC?
No, NC.
NC? Like North Carolina. Yeah, because my homeboy from North Carolina I was working with.
Oh, okay.
And he kind of remind me of y'all sound alike and everything. You might know him.
Hey. Oh, okay. What's his name?
His name, fuck is his name? Is it Jason? Hold up. Carolina. Black. I gotta look at my phone and see exactly, but he live in Upper Marlboro.
Oh, okay.
He live in Upper Marlboro. I can't, on the tip of my tongue, I can't remember exactly. But it's I would have to go through my phone contacts, and I don't want the phone to go off. But
yeah, but just make sure y'all Shell.
Yeah, I'm a follow you, and then I can holler at you do that because I definitely want to be coming down. I be selling. I got a couple clothing brands, and I be down that way sometimes selling my shit. You know.
Oh, okay.
I was in Atlanta down there. Definitely, and I'm gonna definitely want to do some music. So.
Yeah, link all right. And y'all make something happen. And I got projects coming up, Big S.I.N, and I'm gonna make sure you on it as well. And Michael Mass said, relationships, I don't want no trouble. It gets crazy on a relationship. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. We taking in all baby mothers, baby fathers, everything. Y'all just come through and and we're gonna talk about it. All right. And Michael Mass says salute to the cast, salute to YouTube, my brother. And just so we're gonna give a last little recap of the Big S.I.N joint. The Hustler. I want y'all to check this joint out as we step off. We are out of Brutally Honest Rap Show. I'm DJ Concrete, and we got my Big S.I.N and my little brother Shell Shock. All right.
I'm about to follow you, man. Salute.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna switch this out real quick, and we're gonna go off with the Big S.I.N joint, Hustler. All right. Let me see. Hold up. I should have had that lined up. My bad.
His name Rob. His name Black Rob. From Carolina.
He's saying his homeboy named Black Rob from North.
Yeah, the one I told you that look like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the Carolina's big, so but it is a small world. So let's get it. The Hustler from Big S.I.N. Let's go.
You better show respect when you mention me. Then it's the illest and niggas can retweet it. The Hustler, you better show respect when you mention me. Big S.I.N. The Hustler, you better show respect when you mention me. Then it's the illest and niggas can retweet it. The Hustler, you better show respect when you mention Big S.I.N. Big S.I.N. I'm feeling like a trained assassin. Hey, the same word, but I refrain from blasting. Still got love for the game and passion. Had a hell of a run, and my name is lasting. Different from the niggas that came with passion. Got it on lock, now the game is fastened. Top of the food chain, I remain the captain. Still killing the game while these flames is yapping. True to myself, no need for capping. See a fat ass, I proceed to macking. Keep that fake love on, need you backing. Eventually the hate.
Just had to bring that joint on. That's straight up fire. Before we left, we are out, y'all. Brutally Honest Rap Show. We will see y'all on the next show. Talk to y'all later.
This that primo feel. With a kid called Quest and can't see dope skills. Never knew this type of chemistry could seem so real. We independent. Tell them labels they can keep those deals. Keep that shit. This that primo feel. He from upstate New York where they scream go Bills. And I'm from Minnesota, TC home field. Here to resurrect the feeling that the streets gon' hear. Step into the plate. It's the Land O'Lakes spitter. Bathe the Nate dripper. Feeling like Pac when he played Bishop. Know your place, nigga, or you get put.